The new owners of some 100-year-old grain mills along the Buffalo River want to tear them down because of safety concerns. News 4's George Rickard is here now to tell us what's happening. George?
Well, the new owners of the grain elevators just happen to be in the demolition business, and they promise they only have plans to tear down some of the more dangerous structures. It's a cluster of 100-year-old grain elevators and silos once operated by the Grange League Federation, more recently used by the Great Lakes Fishing Club, but it has seen better days. Some of the concrete is buckling, and the steel inside to reinforce the concrete is separating. This building C is already starting to crumble, and the main concern of Ontario Specialty Contracting is that it could eventually fall right onto their main offices next door. Ontario Specialty Contracting officials didn't want to be interviewed on camera, but explained to me that that's why they bought the property and are now asking the city's preservation board for permission to tear down only the two worst sections, buildings B and C. The remaining grain elevators would still stand. Tim Thielman sits on the preservation board and doesn't like the idea.
This certainly deserves to be a city landmark just for the historic associations alone, to say nothing of the architectural significance of the building. So the answer is no.
Ontario Specialty Contracting specializes in demolitions and recently has been buying properties that need some demolition work, properties many other companies might not want to touch. Last year, they bought the old Buffalo Color Plant, where as the owner, they've received brownfield tax credits toward their own demolition work on their property. Company officials say they would get no tax credit to take these buildings down, only the safety of their workers and their office next door.
That's a specious argument. They could have bought property anywhere within the city of Buffalo to do their operations, and they chose to locate here.
Now, Tim Thielman represents only one member of the Preservation Board. They will take up this issue Thursday afternoon, but it is still the Common Council that has the final say. Reporting live, George Rickard, News 4 at 5:30.